We're outside the Santiago Bernabeu and Faris Cam is like always here.
We're back. We're back.
We are
We're back.
It's every week we do this now. Talk to me, man. Important victory, especially in the context of Atleti losing and Barcelona's game getting suspended. Happy with the performance? There were a lot of boos at the end, though.
I think happy with the result, not so much the performance. Very flat game. I think second half was very, very flat, very boring. The ball's in the middle of the pitch for most of the time. I think we really missed Dani Ceballos today, and obviously Fede Valverde. I know he came on at the end, but obviously if he started, it would be a different story. But I'll take the win. Towards the end, it looked like maybe we were going to fumble it, and we haven't beaten Vallecano in 2 seasons, so we'll just take the 3 points and move on. I saw inside the Atletico loss, so good news. So we'll take the 3 points and move on to Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah, man, definitely we move on to Wednesday. We'll talk about Wednesday also, but let's talk about today. Vini Jr., I think the Trivela assist for Mbappe was great. The goal was probably the goal of the season. But the Trivela assist was in the making. If you remember, it happened twice during the City game. They tried the same thing, didn't turn out, but now it finally came in. Talk to me about the Vini today, man. The Vini that we saw. A lot of people are saying finally he scored in La Liga. But that goal was probably goal of the season.
Yeah, Vini is an amazing player for me, probably the best player in the world. Him or Mbappe, one of them. 1 and 2, but they can both be number 1. But I think he had a golazo today. Maybe I'm not sure who assisted Mbappe's goal because I don't know, I just can't remember it. But really amazing goal for him. It's good that he keeps scoring because he scored against Girona as well, like 2 weeks ago, the last home game here in the league. It's good that he's picking up form as well at the right time of the season because I like to say this time is now Vini time. From now until the end of the season, so hopefully he can get one also in the next game because his record against Atletico it's not too great. But I'm very happy just to win today. I remember against Rayo away, Vini didn't start the game obviously, and he didn't score when he came on. So it's good that he finally got a goal today. I think it's 10 in the league this season, so third year in a row now, or 4th year I think with double digits in goals in the league, which is good. So yeah, I hope he continues, and we need more goals from not just Vini and Mbappe, but everybody else.
Yes, definitely. We need more goals, and it is Vini time, as you say. That's where he starts picking up knockout stages of the Champions League, the business end of La Liga season. But talking about stats, Kylian Mbappe, 29 goals so far. I think he could hit the 40 figure mark. And the goal was incredible. It was incredible.
Yeah, Mbappe is a lethal shooter. He can score when he's in the box. He can score from anywhere, and he can put the ball anywhere. Very good goal today. He should have had a second one. Maybe in the second half there was the classic cut in and then shot by his signature shot, but unfortunately didn't go in. But it's fine. At least we won. 29 for the season now. I predicted in the beginning of the season 40, so we're pretty close now. We'll see with the Club World Cup and stuff. I think maybe 40 is good.
Oh man, good. 40 probably would be the best for a debut season in Real Madrid history. And talk to me about the midfield. Chouamani had a great performance. He anchored the Rayo press today, showed really positive signs. Again, I'm not saying the best player in the squad, but really had a solid performance, dictated play, distributed play, defensively, transition-wise, he was, concrete. Important performance from him ahead of the Atleti game.
Yeah, I think Chouamani, he had an okay game. Good first half, good I think 60 minutes, and towards the end it got shaky. Between him and Camavinga, they're giving away mistakes here and there. I think giving Rayo like free kicks from dangerous places where they can cross and then head it in because they're probably better than us in the air. But I think he played okay today. Hopefully, I remember the last game he played really well against Atletico. In my opinion, he played okay. Maybe people saw it differently, but I'm not saying he played bad. But yeah, hopefully, because the midfield today was a bit different with Modric. I'm not sure how it's going to line up on Wednesday because I don't think Modric will start. But it's good to see Bellingham back also because he's missed a few games now. So.
Oh, man, definitely. And I think we can talk about Modric for on and on. I think his 4 goals, 7 assists so far. He's 39 years young.
Yeah, exactly.
But man, talk to me about the importance of Luka Modric in the squad because whenever he starts, he delivers. From the bench, he makes a difference. Last game, when we got the victory, but against Atleti, but when he came on, there was a different kind of balance and structure that was, I think, dictated by his presence. Where is the road ending, or is the road just going to go on for another season?
I hope one more year for Modric, to be honest. An amazing player. I think probably, again, one of our best players of all time. A player at his age playing elite football for nearly, I think, over 20 years now. Should not be playing at Real Madrid at 39, but he's just defining the odds. You see other players his age playing in lower leagues. So yeah, for me, Modric. For me, he's my man of the match probably today, just because there was not much going on. But yeah, I hope he stays one more year. Every year we say this, and this is one of the years. I think now that he's captain as well, he's assumed the captaincy role, so he's stepped up as well his game to fit that. I think with Modric we play much more calmer and more in control. But again today, I have to repeat that we miss Ceballos, to be honest.
Definitely, we miss Ceballos. Before you go, okay, we'll discuss the Atleti game for 2 minutes. But who was your man of the match today and why?
I think probably Modric. He took control, but maybe if you want to say Vini for the Golazo or Mbappe, it's difficult to pick when there was such a lackluster game today. But probably Modric. I'll go for Modric, my opinion.
Luka Modric, and 3 important points. Talking about the Atleti game now, Atleti have, I think, one home loss this season that came against Lille. The last 3 visits to the Metropolitano has been 1-1, 4-2, 3-1. Is there a sense of fear going there?
I mean, not fear, but you just have to be cautious because we won here 2-1, so it's a very slim victory. But because we won here, we don't have to necessarily win there. It's going to be difficult, very difficult. I think Ancelotti and the players had this game in their minds from the game today. I mean, Mbappe went off early. I think at one point Vini was the only striker on the pitch. So yeah, I mean, Ferry rested most of the game. To Courtois as well, and Rudiger also rested. So I think the club's and the team's eyes are on Wednesday's game. It's definitely going to be difficult, I think probably it's never easy there, but this one is going to be even more difficult than the 4-2 you mentioned in the cup or the 3-1 in the league. It's going to be very difficult. So hopefully we just qualify, man. It will be difficult, won't be easy.
And like you said, all you need is a result. What would your midfield combination be? Because a lot of players are fit. We have Alaba who's back, so we might have the room to maybe put Fede Valverde back in the midfield. What would your preferred midfield be? Because Modric is also playing well. Jude's gonna be back. Dani Ceballos will be missed. But who would you start?
Good question. I think after seeing Lucas Vazquez today at right back, I think we have to keep Fede Valverde in right back for the big games. So unfortunately, we miss him in the midfield, but we can use an asset like him and such an amazing player at right back. So I'll put Fede right back, and then down the middle I'll go Tchouaméni, Bellingham, and obviously Modric. So the same middle 3 as today, but just to have Fede at the right back to cover. But I think the big question will be the centre backs, because now Alaba's fit, Rudiger will probably be fit, and Asensio's there. So we'll see.
And yeah, man, that would be a tough call to make for Carlo Ancelotti. Make a break call in a way, Yeah. I would go with Asensio because of the momentum he has.
Me too. I'll go Asensio and Rudiger. I think they're our best centre back pairing for this season. With all the injuries and in context, but we'll see. We're not in charge.
Definitely, Carlo and team are in charge. Before you go, you know the drill. 3, 2, 1.
Ala Madrid, Rouge!
That's the Arabic we know.